Welcome to Polk Today. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and today is Wednesday, October 22nd, 2014. It's a meeting day for the Polk Transit Authority Board of Directors. Public transit in Polk County is provided by Lakeland Area Mass Transit District, operating as Citrus Connection, Winter Haven Area Transit, and Polk County Transit Services, operated through the Polk County Board of County Commissioners. Now, the Polk Transit Authority Board oversees mass transit services to the citizens of Polk County. The meeting kicks off at 9 a.m. in the boardroom and is broadcast right here on PGTV. Small businesses are the backbone of the U.S. economy and the primary source of jobs for Americans. Locally, the Polk County Small Business Assistance Center provides accessible, affordable, and professional consultation, entrepreneurial training, and resources to small, startup, and mature businesses throughout Polk County. Dawn DeCaminata with the SBAC has the details on how businesses can recognize their key demographics.
Hi, I'm Dawn DeCaminata with Polk County Small Business Assistance Center. At the SBAC, we help Polk County small business owners start or grow an existing business in a variety of ways. One of the most frequent questions I get is, how can I figure out my target demographic? If you currently operate a business, ask yourself the following questions. Who are my current customers? Which type of customer brings me the most business? And what product or service do they most frequently purchase? Look for common characteristics among your current customers. Ask your customers how they heard about you and what they like best about your product or service. From there, you have the information needed to narrow your focus and identify your target demographic, which in turn provides you with the building blocks for creating a marketing plan. Remember, the Polk County Small Business Assistance Center is funded through the Polk County Small Business Tax License and is here to help small business owners succeed.
For more information about the Polk County Small Business Assistance Center and upcoming classes, visit them on the web at cfdc.org/SBAC or give them a call at 863-534-5915. Did you know several bridges within Polk County were projects that were part of the Franklin D. Roosevelt New Deal program? The New Deal was a series of domestic programs enacted within the United States between 1933 and 1936 aimed at the 3 R's of the day: relief, recovery, and reform. The bridges have stood the test of time for over 70 years, and a recent upgrade has brought them up to current road standards.
If you were born in 1940 and today someone called you obsolete and needing replacing, your feelings would likely be hurt. Thankfully, bridges are hardened structures that have no feelings. However, like people, older bridges can't do all the things younger bridges can do. So it was that Polk County Transportation Division needed to replace a pair of 73-year-old bridges with up-to-date structures. The South Lake Reedy Boulevard Bridge and the Old Bartow Lake Wales Road Bridge were both functionally obsolete with narrow 9-foot lanes and substandard barriers. The term functionally obsolete only means that a bridge does not meet current road design standards. For example, some bridges are functionally obsolete because they were built at a time when lane widths were narrower than the current standard. The original Old Bartow Lake Wales Road Bridge and South Lake Reedy Boulevard Bridge were both built in 1940 and by today's standards were ready for retirement. In their place, the new bridges opened after 4 months of construction. The Transportation Division budgeted replacement at about $1.1 million for each new bridge. The Old Bartow Lake Wales Road Bridge construction contract was valued at $720,000, while the South Lake Reedy Boulevard Bridge contract was valued at $644,000. Both projects were completed under budget and ahead of schedule. Flat slab decks on pre-stressed piles were selected as the most cost-effective, longest-lasting structures with the least maintenance requirements. Construction on the South Lake Reedy Boulevard Bridge commenced June 23rd of this year, and the work on the Old Bartow Lake Wales Road Bridge began on June 6th. Both bridges now have 2 12-foot wide travel lanes with 4-foot shoulders and traffic railings. Each project included milling and resurfacing with associated widening of the roadway approaches. While records do not exist to provide a written history on the old bridges, they are strongly believed to be part of the New Deal domestic public works programs initiated by President Franklin D. Roosevelt to combat the effects of the Great Depression on the U.S. economy. FDR's New Deal focused on providing work relief to unemployed American workers from 1935 to 1943 through the Works Projects Administration. According to the final report on the WPA program, 77,965 bridges were built or reconstructed in the U.S., and $147.5 million was spent in Florida for infrastructure and arts projects. It's safe to assume that the two new bridges cost considerably more than the original structures built in 1940. However, in a post-Great Recession economy, Polk County's Community Investment Program likely achieves similar goals now as then, 74 years later. Both bridges are an example of the county delivering needed infrastructure improvements that boost employment, serve public and commercial transportation needs, promote safety, enhance connectivity, and stimulate growth. These projects are also in keeping with Polk County's tradition of providing good roads that started in 1916 when voters approved a $1.5 million bond issue. Polk was then the most paved county in the southern states and a veritable driving mecca. Today, thanks to the Community Investment Program, Polk County's roads and bridges aren't getting older, they're getting better.
Staying on top of the events here at Polk today includes a look at the weather for the latest forecast conditions and a look at what's brewing in the tropics. We take you to the Emergency Operations Center with EOC Coordinator Billy Abernathy. Good morning, Billy.
Thanks, Brian. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bill Abernathy, Polk County Emergency Manager, and this is your weather brief for Wednesday, October 22nd, 2014. For today, we can expect a high of 85, low of 63. The dew point's around 65, so we can start feeling a little bit muggy right now. And the humidity level's at 96%. Partly sunny skies. Winds will be from the northeast at 5 to 7 miles per hour. And for Thursday, we can expect mostly sunny skies, high of 82, low of 62. Winds will be out of the east-northeast at 7 to 13 miles per hour, but also gust up to 18 miles per hour at times. For Friday, we can expect mostly sunny skies, high of 83, low of 60. Winds will be from the east-northeast at 7 to 11 miles per hour. For today's UV index is at a 6 out of 10, which means you need to put sunscreen on every couple of hours and also wear protective clothing. The high times for the most UV rays will be at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. today. And now to the allergy report. Today's predominant pollens are at a medium level for ragweed, juniper, and grasses. Thursday's pollen level will be falling to a moderate level due to the lack of winds and the rising humidity. And now to the tropics. Currently, Emergency Management is monitoring two areas. The first area, Tropical Depression number 9, identified with a yellow circle. This system is still in the Bay of Campeche. It's moving to the east at 6 miles per hour. General motion is expected, the same general motion is expected within the next day or two. If you'll notice on the other side of the Yucatan, you'll notice a blow up of moisture over on the other side. This could be the tropical depression reforming on the opposite side without actually impacting the Yucatan Peninsula. We'll monitor this situation as needed. Maximum sustained winds of tropical depression number 9 is at 35 miles per hour. Strengthening to a tropical storm is expected today. Minimum central millibars for this system is at 1,000. The second area is a wave in the western Atlantic, identified with a white circle. This system is moving to the west at 12 miles per hour and is expected to enter the Caribbean within the next day or two. Currently, this system here has moderate to isolated strong convection associated with it. I'm Bill Abernathy, Polk County Emergency Management from the Emergency Operations Center. I'll see you back here tomorrow on PGTV. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Billy. Hey, PGTV is Polk County's government access cable TV channel. Our programming allows residents easier access to county government meetings and local programming. One such program is Polk Place. Polk Place offers government entities and nonprofit organizations the opportunity to get out their message and or promote upcoming events. Mike Moore has the details on an event that's happening today from Career Source Polk. It's a job fair that's going on in Winter Haven. Check it out.
Getting in front of an employer really is your best bet. If you can see them and they can see you, I would imagine. So probably that's got to be one of the greatest benefits of a job fair, among many. Mm-hmm. What are some of the other things why a job fair would be so important?
Job fair is important because as Career Source Polk partner with the local employers, they are here and they are in need of a vibrant workforce. So we do the introduction. People like Terry, his organization, they have the available positions. Angela is involved with developing the individuals to get them prepared, whether it's resume preparation, interviews, things of that nature.
Now let's mention real quickly, and we'll mention it again, when this job fair is going to be held and where it's going to be.
Absolutely. It's October the 23rd from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the Polk State College Gymnasium in Winter Haven.
And I guess at 9 o'clock you're doing something nice for veterans. They get a little early start. How's that work?
Absolutely. Veterans are able to enter 1 hour before the event start. Just veterans, they get to have their opportunity to speak one-on-one with the employers before the general public arrive.
Okay. Now, do people need to register or let you know they're coming, or how does that work?
Absolutely. Please either contact our number, which is 863-508-1100, or pre-register at careersourcepolk.com.
Angela, I was talking about, how important it is to get in front of a prospective employer.
Yes, sir.
So they can see you, you can see them, and because on paper sometimes it all begins to look alike.
Absolutely.
But not just seeing you there, I'm sure there's a lot more to just showing up. Do you have some good tips there for people that might be going to this job fair?
Absolutely. In fact, on September the 11th, we actually had an event, P5X, to help our job seekers prepare. And it's the first time in the county that I know, and I'm a native, to see that type of preparation. And they were in front of people that didn't know if they were actually from the agencies, businesses, or from our staff. And we actually one-on-one went over the resumes, practice interviewing, mock interviewing, and things of that sort. So we're really excited about this next event that's coming up on the 23rd, because we want to see those tools used and put in place to see these job seekers be connected to the employers in the proper way. That's what we do on a daily basis. We see people, we try to motivate them, try to encourage them, hook them up with job readiness classes that will help them to better themselves, to give them some inside tips, how to word your resume, things to do, not to do, etc. So it helps them to build the motivation, the encouragement, the self-esteem they need to go into these interviews face forward.
Hey, that's going to do it for today's show. As a reminder to keep current with programs or progress in the county, it's as simple as visiting that brand new Polk County website. It's at polk-county.net, or you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, or check out the Polk County YouTube channel. I invite you to join us Thursday for an arts update with Jane Waters Thomas, and get waste and recycling tips from Katie Yoxel, just to name a few. For Polk Today, I'm Brian Lacey, and we'll see you tomorrow.